Jérémy said recently that he'd like to be considered one of the best wingers in the world. He wants to be in that conversation, but he knows he has to score more goals. Do you think that is his...
That is what I'm talking about your colleagues. So what depends is how your mentality say, I want to become one of the best wingers in the world. Otherwise, you're in comfort zone and you say, no, it's fine. So always I've been Jérémy, the dribbles and work and whatever, always try. But say, no, I want to become one of the best of the best. That is when you reach that level.
You see the attributes for him to be at that very, very top level with Vinicius and Lamine Yamal.
Yeah, for sure. And always accept being pushed, always accept that. And that is so nice, we are really pleased. But not now since I arrived, right? Now is winning games, goals is obviously, but always have been really, really good.
Solid.
Hi, Pep. Kovacic came off the bench at Everton in the week and made an important pass for Erling, and then Phil and Omar today. How important are these players off the bench going to be for these final
No, top. We talked many times. I know it's not easy for them, but I'm pretty sure the next games are going to play and want to rotate the team, because otherwise we cannot arrive finals or Bournemouth a little bit. We'll see the result tomorrow, and after we take a decision.
Have Phil, Omar, some of those players giving you something else to think about when you're picking your 11 for?
Especially Omar, so it's not easy because normally you just want a striker. He's a proper striker, and Erling is there. Erling is so important for us, but the contribution of Omar, always he played the amount of goals, and the rate for the minutes play is so high, so it's really good.
Martin.
Yeah, Pep, just on Erling there, that's 50 goals now for City and Norway this season. Do we almost sort of take those numbers for granted? They're incredible numbers.
Yeah, I think and there was a period I was so tired after November when come from Norway qualification was a Monday struggle. I did for the amount of minutes, The difference, for example, I saw the minutes of Dembélé and PSG I played on Erling I played is 2,000 more. So it's a lot of minutes, and it carry on. In the moment we couldn't play, Omar was in AFCON and he could not. And Erling always is Erling, a threat for the opponent, set pieces and a sense of goal, And Erling just has to bring more players close to him when they arrive from the side. So I have to bring more players there. Because after that, we'll score more and more goals. When he's alone in the box, it's so difficult for him to score because they're there.
Last one.
Hi, Pep. You mentioned the FA Cup there, and you also mentioned the Carabao Cup in passing. Why do you love those? Why do they mean so much to you, those competitions? Because they don't to every manager these days, and you've won both of them plenty times. Why do they mean so much?
Well, the competition knockout stage, it's like, alive or dead. It's nice. It's like now at the end of the season, what happened. And I think I try with my staff since I arrived 10 years ago, make this club, when you play the first game in the preseason, whatever, in Asia, in America, whatever, we have to win. We have to try to win. It's not choose competitions, ni choose games, ni nothing. And the work ethic and everything. And I think all of us, the chairmen and the CEO, sport directors, myself, the players, inoculating our bodies, we have to do our best every game. For respect for our people, for respect for the job, for incredible, all of us, incredible, well paid, we have to do it. You like that job? Because we are here. And that's why. So you are out, you are out. I'm the person who accepts more when it's fair, the defeats, because it's part of the job, but we have to do our job. And that's why, also as a manager, when I arrive at FA Cup, for example, or Carabao Cup against League One team, we're harder than the players know I am. Be careful, guys. If you are know you are, we will be in trouble. And that is, the players feel and the club feel that it doesn't matter what happens. It's easy, against Madrid in Champions League or Arsenal here at home, playing for the title. The team will be there, fans will be there. But that is a moment that defines the clubs. I said many times, the consistency during 10 years in all competition has been really, truly extraordinary. Extraordinary.
And how do you keep the players switched on? Because obviously the cup final comes in the middle of a title race. It doesn't come at the end, it comes in the middle. How do you keep them switched on to the FA Cup?
No, I don't think about about the generosity for the Premier League as always. So have been really nice for this scale, but it's what it is. It's what it is. We accept. I said, don't play the final FA Cup, you wouldn't have this schedule. Yeah. So we are in the final, you have this schedule. And I would love to have the schedule in semi-final Champions League in the middle of the title race. We were there. We won the treble or we won the quadruple. We were there in that dynamic. So it's really nice. As much as you have fit that we have. So look with energy, just it's easy to say, okay, make the substitution, 1 minute, Jérémy put the ball in the net. But we want energy, and Omar give us the energy, and Phil give us that, you know that, and you need everyone. So as much as you are fit, you can do it because we did it, and like we did it, we can do it.
Thank you, everyone. Have a
Come
good
on, you
evening.
Ajax.